I think there is a good core game here, but
Mm.
having that wider audience actually trying it out, because cons are not the best place to like demo stuff, right? Especially sound and like music. There you cannot
Oh,
at a con. I have no idea what I'm sure the music's great. I have no idea what it sounds like. I've never heard it.
yeah. Yeah, no, that's the the big problem with cons as well is that it's a very loud environment. It's great to get some early feedback and it's great to get lots of people around. One of the big things for us as well as a small studio, we can use it to get our brand out. We have merch as well that we sell at conventions too. So we have little tote bags and stickers and keychains and we have desk mats now as well. These beautiful
Ooh.
desk mats with the LED lights around them and the whole thing. Everyone at our studio has one on their desk as well. So yeah, so we like to be able to kind of show that off. And when I see someone walking around with like a Dungeons and Dining Tables tote bag, like that's a big win. That's the promo that we want for everyone. So yeah, so it's things like that is really great about conventions and people that come and support us, especially as a small studio as well, is just awesome. It's just so cool. But you're right, they don't get the full experience. They can't sit there in their own homes with their own, you know, oh, I think there's a car going past or something very loud. Um, Sorry, yeah, a motorbike just went past. But yeah, you can't sit there in your own house, so you have to be very polite when you're at a convention. Not that everyone is, but for the most part, everybody's there. Very polite. I'll take 5 minutes to play this. I'll move on to the next thing. But when you're at home, you can sit through all the cutscenes. You can see the story. You can listen. You can play at your own speed, and that's my hope for this demo is that when everyone gets to play it, they play it at their own speed, and hopefully it's paced well enough that they have a good time. Yeah.
Right, you bring up the good point there about the time to play the game. Uh, uh, Avcon's gotten like a lot bigger over the years, and
Oh yeah.
there's some games that there's just always sort of people around, and you like it's hard to really, especially for a game where you might actually want to sort of get engrossed in it. It's kind of hard to really try it out there. Like if it's like a indie fighting game, for example, one round
Mm.
you can try out the game. If it's like a little puzzle game, you do like 3 or 4 puzzles, you kind of get the idea. But this is more of like it's a bit of a longer experience where you do a dungeon run, you design the house, and you do another run. So it's kind of hard to really get a proper experience of the game there.
Oh yeah, yeah, and we are one of those games that ends up getting a bit of a line sometimes, and so yeah, it can be hard. I think one of the things that we've done recently to help with that is we got two computers now, so we've
That
got two
helps.
laptops that people can play, side by side, which has been really good. But yeah, it is one of those games where yeah, you do want to sit down and have a bit of a play. And like I said, the demo is about 30 minutes long, so when we take that to a convention, it's hard to get people to have a real proper experience with it. We do have a convention build that's slightly shorter, but it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I think in our convention build as well, we have it that all the enemies drop health, so every time you
I
play
did
through, you're always getting health,
I
so
did
you
notice
know you
that.
don't. Yeah, yeah. So that won't be in the demo. But yeah, just things that like once you're able to play it on your own, I'm hoping that you'll have a bit of a clearer experience of it. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. We're joining the Steam Next Fest in February.
Yes, yes.
So that's I think it's the 23rd of February. So I think I'm allowed to say that now. I'm not not 100% sure if it's been announced, but
Uh,
yeah,
Steam
I'm
Next
sure
Fest
it's fine.
2026. I can check, but okay, no, it's been announced. Okay, no,
I'm
you're good.
sure
You're,
it's
you're good. You're good.
I'm good. I'm good. That's good to know. So yeah, so we're part of the Steam Next Fest, which is going to be really exciting. And then we're also launching our Kickstarter at the same time. So
Mhm.
I'm hoping the Kickstarter will give us a bit more of a boost to say, oh yeah, we're really into this idea, and we're hoping to do some cool rewards with that too, cosmetics and digital stuff, but also some physical stuff. So yeah, I think that'll be really fun.
What are you hoping to do with the Kickstarter?
So we do want to try and get a little bit of extra funding, but it's not really the purpose. So with the Kickstarter for us, the core purpose is kind of like a marketing hype.
Hmm.
So the idea is that if we have a bunch of backers that really want us to build this game out, that'll really help us identify where our market is, and how big our market is.
Mhm, mhm.
Because at the end of the day, you can have a lot of people say, "Yeah, I'll totally get this game when it comes out," but unless people start like actually buying it, you never really know. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like my mum will buy like 10 copies. You know what I mean? So like I don't know if it's all that. So for me it's a really big green flag if it goes well, because it says yes, you guys are on the right track. This is the thing that we want. But my focus for it is I really wanted to make sure when we put the Kickstarter out that there is a demo that people can play. So that way you can give it a go, you can see if it's your vibe and it's
Mhm,
what you
mhm,
want. And if it is, then yeah, you can consider backing the Kickstarter. The idea for us is that as a small team, it does help us with cash flow.
mhm.
Our team is quite lucky that we have a really nice office space that we have, and we have some workshops that we run that bring a little bit of income in for us. And, we've been fortunate enough to partner with Screen Australia for what we were a recipient of one of their grants
Mhm.
a year or so ago, which really helped us put things in perspective of what it was that we were building. So we've been, very fortunate to have a bit of help along the way. So this is kind of like that final step where it's like, okay, if this goes well, then we're essentially ready for what the content needs to be built out for launch. Otherwise, if it doesn't work out, that's cool too. We'll probably still continue working on it. Just might be a little slower. Yeah.
It's always nice to see a Kickstarter for something that is not like a theoretical game. There's actually a
Oh,
game.
yeah. Well, because I back Kickstarters all the time, so the amount of games that I've been like, oh, I cannot wait for this thing to come out, and then 7 years later, it's disappeared, and
Yeah.
so I know the horror stories as well, and so my big thing is like give them something, so we can all look at it and go, okay, this is kind of what it's probably going to be, but more content.
Right, right.
And so our aim is to make sure that some of those systems are like really robust and really polished, so it's really clear what the gameplay is, and then it just becomes a whole content thing where it's like, okay, well now we want the desert, now we want the cave, now we want the whatever. So yeah, if I can make that all come together, I'll be really happy about it.